Hello guys. So I know this is the moment you guys have been waiting for. Yes, Liverpool lost. I get some of you have told me that, it's the same Liverpool. But you all know in your heart that it's not the same Liverpool side. But at the end of the day, it's not Barcelona that lost yesterday. It's not Real Madrid. It's not Manchester United. It was Liverpool. Yeah, we lost 5-0. But you know what? It didn't feel like a loss. It was an amazing performance by the young guns. I call them baby reds actually. But you guys will get to know much about it in my reactions. Now the lineups. With the first team out in Qatar for the Club World Cup, the young guns, my baby red, started the game. And of course, in the goalkeeping position, we played a 4-3-3 formation obviously. In the goalkeeping position, we had Keller, who has started the last 3 games in the competition against Arsenal, where he shipped in 5 goals. And of course, in the defense, we had Uva, Van der Berg, Boyes and Galicia. In the midfield, we had, experienced Ed in terms of age, in presence of Kane, Chidivella, who was the captain. He's 22 years old and that was his first league debut full game for Liverpool, and of course Davies. In attack, we have the ever sensation Elliott, who came in from Fulham during the summer, and of course Hill and Longstaff. You remember the Longstaff brothers from Newcastle? They are not related, but this guy is also from Newcastle, funny enough. So we played a 4-3-3 formation in that game, as I said earlier, and that was that about it. For Aston Villa, there can be no better chance into getting to the semi-final of the Carabao Cup this season. Facing a Liverpool under-23 side coached by our under-23 manager, the president of Neil Critchley. What else do you expect? Aston Villa spent £100 million during the summer. The only person that retained his place from their loss against Sheffield United during the course of the last Premier League round of football is Henry Lansbury. Their captain, Jack Grealish, was on the bench for, you can have to tell you, in case the kids sprung under surprise, he was going to come to their rescue. There was no time for penalty in this game. There was no time for anything because they won 5-0 at the end of the game. They played a 4-3-3 formation as well, with Koja leading the line. Koja had not scored in any game this season. You should expect he will score in this kind of game, Abi. The first goal came in the 14th minute, of course. What do you expect? As early as 14th minute, yeah? It came in the 14th minute after Orien scored a free kick, direct free kick actually. It looked indirect, as if Elamodi had a touch for it, but he did not get any touch in it. It was a wonderful goal by Orien, which was his 4th goal in 4 cup appearances this season. The second goal of the game came in the 18th minute after an unfortunate own goal by the young central defender in presence of Boyes. The ball struck his leg and went on top of Keller to get in the second goal of the game. The 3rd goal of the game came after a mistake from Van der Berg, and Koja did not make any mistake to score his 1st goal of the season. Remember, it's his 1st goal in 6th game. How can he not score against the Liverpool side? Now, what thing I expect? Of course, he did score, and he was feeling like a champion. The celebration was as if he won the Champions League final. But you don't blame him. He plays for Aston Villa. Championship mentality. The 4th goal of the game came on the stroke of halftime on the 45th minute, with Koja again scoring his 2nd goal of the night. And now the final goal of the game came in the 90th minute. Their super striker, the president of Wesley, who came in this summer, of course, scoring against Keller. What do you expect? It's his 1st goal in 9 games. All these guys are scoring against this under-23 Liverpool side, and you people are bantering us up and down on Twitter. What do you expect? Even if the worst player, who's Man U's worst player ever? I think it's Bebe, yeah? If Bebe played last night, he would have scored a hat-trick against this boys. But guess what? My boys did amazingly well. Elamodi, I am sad for you. I am sad for you. You are how old again? 34? Exactly. The average age of the Liverpool boys that played last night was 19 years. And your grandkids were playing against you and you didn't even get a touch to the goal and you were jubilating like you won a World Cup. You would never even, enter a quarter-final of the World Cup, talk more of winning the World Cup. That was shameful, distasteful. There's little to which the celebration could have gone to. I know everybody will be shouting, it's his choice, he tried, but he did not score. Assuming he scored exactly, I would have said, no, you warranted that celebration. But that was shameful on your part, What do you expect those boys to think of you? You're a superhero. Of course not. Salah will be ashamed of you as an Egyptian teammate. I'm very sure of that. Anyways, enjoy your moment. I'm sure you're getting out in the semi-final, of course. So FA, English FA, I think you should be ashamed of yourself. I cannot imagine this is the 2nd most important competition in the English game, and you guys did not even deem it fit. A representative of yours is representing you on a global stage, and all you could do is not to look for us to reschedule the game I mean, I heard some of you murmuring that they did give Liverpool a chance, but please, when do you want us to play the game? There's always a way in anything we do in this life. There's always a way. I know you cannot move the Leicester game because it's a traditional boxing game, game for England. But I mean, there's something that could have been done to get us to play this game some other day. But anyways, it gave us the chance to, present our kids to the world. Who, of course, my baby Reds won everybody's heart and put a shame on you, FA. They did lose 5-0, but they did not lose our hearts. We love them. And FA, you can be like the Dutch League. I mean, Ajax got into the semi-final last season of the Champions League, and because they're going to play second leg against Tottenham, they took the whole weekend off for them, for all the teams. I mean, take a cue from that. I already tweeted that last night. FA, shame on you. My boys, you won my heart. I love you. So for player ratings, I mean, as I said earlier, we considered 5 goals. All of these guys did amazingly well. Keller, couple of amazing saves in the second half especially. You did so well. I'm going to give you a 7. Yes, you considered 5 goals again, but you still get a 7 for that performance. I mean, this boy is 21. He was playing in the quarterfinals. What else do you expect? I'm giving him a 7. I know some of you don't agree, but that's my opinion, and that is why this is my show. So, however, unfortunately, you got an injury, but trust me, that was a very good, accomplished performance. You're tracking back. You did so well last night. I'm going to also give you a 7. Van der Berg, you've not really gotten your way into Liverpool, and I think you're still shaking. I mean, you're 17. I'll still give you the benefit of that. You are fought for at least 2 goals last night. I'm going to give you a 6. Galicia, a couple of shots here and there, busting forward, showing Robertson that you can always, take his place in the side while we rest Millie, and of course Robertson. I will also give you a 6. In the midfield, Abikane, you lost all our opportunity, all our chances. I'm sorry. I mean, you have more experience than these guys. You could have buried 1 or 2 chances, but you did not. I'm sorry. I'm giving you a 5. Chidvela, the captain of the night, you proved. I mean, you're sort of a Lallana person in the number 6 row, which you did very well. Lallana wouldn't have played any better than he did last night. I'm going to give you a 7. Davies, I didn't really see much of you in the game, but I think you were just there. I was just going to give you a 6. And I'm going to go to Eels. Eels, it showed that, I mean, you're number 99 behind your back. It says it a whole lot about, who you are. I think you're still growing to grow and learn from this experience. I'll give you a 6. Longstaff, you did not make a scoring debut like your namesake did against Manchester United for Newcastle earlier this season in the Premier League. I'll give you a 6. Now, Elliot, my superstar, man, I love you already, man. It was everything I would have wanted. Aside from, your team is not taking the chances you presented to them, you played above your level last night. You are my man of the match, and I give you a 9. I mean, it was level above everybody. You could not tell he's 16 years. I mean, that's it for me. He is my man of the match with an amazing 9 points. So for player ratings, I mean, as I said earlier, we considered 5 goals. All of these guys did amazingly well. Keller, couple of amazing saves in the second half especially. You did so well. I'm going to give you a 7. Yes, you considered 5 goals again, but you still get a 7 for that performance. I mean, this boy is 21. He was playing in the quarterfinals. What else do you expect? I'm giving him a 7. I know some of you don't agree, but that's my opinion, and that is why this is my show. So, however, unfortunately, you got an injury, but trust me, that was a very good, accomplished performance. You're tracking back. You did so well last night. I'm going to also give you a 7. Van der Berg, you've not really gotten your way into Liverpool, and I think you're still shaking. I mean, you're 17. I'll still give you the benefit of that. You are fought for at least 2 goals last night. I'm going to give you a 6. Galicia, a couple of shots here and there, busting forward, showing Robertson that you can always, take his place in the side while we rest Millie, and of course Robertson. I will also give you a 6. In the midfield, Abikane, you lost all our opportunity, all our chances. I'm sorry. I mean, you have more experience than these guys. You could have buried 1 or 2 chances, but you did not. I'm sorry. I'm giving you a 5. Chidvela, the captain of the night, you proved. I mean, you're sort of a Lallana person in the number 6 row, which you did very well. Lallana wouldn't have played any better than he did last night. I'm going to give you a 7. Davies, I didn't really see much of you in the game, but I think you were just there. I was just going to give you a 6. And I'm going to go to Eels. Eels, it showed that, I mean, you're number 99 behind your back. It says it a whole lot about, who you are. I think you're still growing to grow and learn from this experience. I'll give you a 6. Longstaff, you did not make a scoring debut like your namesake did against Manchester United for Newcastle earlier this season in the Premier League. I'll give you a 6. Now, Elliot, my superstar, man, I love you already, man. it was everything I would have wanted. Aside from, you know, your teammates not taking the chances you presented to them, you played above your level last night. You are my man of the match, and I give you a 9. I mean, it was level above everybody. You could not tell he's 16 years. I mean, that's it for me. He is my man of the match with an amazing 9 points. So guys, thank you so much for watching today. I know you guys, some of the rival fans are dying to watch to see my reaction. No, I didn't feel bad. I mean, yesterday night we all knew what the game was all about. But you guys, the real one is going to come after the game against Monterrey in the Club World Cup semi-final tomorrow. I mean, Liverpool is playing 17th and 18th. What do you expect? You cannot field all these boys together. So I know some of you said that club should have, you know, remained some players back home. But please, if you were the player remained back home, would you love it? He doesn't want to disturb the harmony of the team. And of course, we are winning tomorrow. Yes, we are definitely winning tomorrow. If club doesn't win, I know all of you want to kill it, but trust me, we'll win tomorrow and we are going to win the final on Saturday. So see you guys after the game against Monterrey tomorrow. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter on @09 and on Instagram, Anfield.live. See you guys, catch ya.